So today we are doing something a little bit different because I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how to talk about this. Apologize if my face is very bright. The sun's out, so of course. So the news has broke that Bray Wyatt has passed away. Uh, it's shocking. He was only 36 years old. He was so young. And man, I could tell you, now this comes from Triple H himself. There's probably some people out there think this is all a storyline. Dude, WWE will do a lot of things, but this is something they wouldn't do. And obviously, my thoughts and prayers go out to his family, especially his father, Mike Rotunda. If you guys don't know, Bray Wyatt's real name was. We'll just look this up real quick. Uh, Windham Lawrence Rotunda. Lawrence, really? But yeah. You know, man. I know some people out there will say, oh, don't get emotional about it. It's just. Bray Wyatt's one of those guys that I'm allowed to get emotional about because he was one of those truly generation defining talents. The man had a amazing edge for wrestling. Just like he knew how to tell stories with his face. He knew just everything about him was damn near perfect. And you guys don't know this, his brother Bo Dallas just showed up in AEW. So it's like, and it's just on the same day, by the way, the same week Terry Funk died. Other amazing legend. That yes, I wasn't around for like his the best days, but I am aware of his legacy. I'm aware of Terry Funk, and it's just it's kind of hard, man. It's hard. He was so young. 36. Apparently, he's been battling some kind of disease away from television. He never talked about it to I know. It sucks. This to me is like finding out the Undertaker dies. It's like, dude, it hits. It hits hard. This was the guy that if he was in any segment I was paying attention to, I was watching because I knew he could do something amazing, and I will never forget. I don't know if you guys remember this. I'm gonna play a bit of it. Yeah, you guys see my YouTube feed. I will never forget this promo he cut. This promo right here, I can't play because of copyright reasons, but he did this amazing promo where he was just putting his whole heart out for everyone. He was just telling people, thank you for having my back when I was at my lowest. Thank you for having my back when I was not myself. Like he goes into this whole thing, and it was like, it felt like it wasn't Bray Wyatt the character. Sorry, I keep forgetting the name. I'm just gonna call him Windham. Windham. It felt like it was him. I felt like it was him talking to us, telling us fans, "Thank you for everything. Thank you for not giving up on me on when I was gonna give up on myself." Yeah, this hurts. This hurts a lot. I when I found out this news, I was on Cowboys podcast, this podcast right here, and I was just browsing on my subscriptions, and right there, Pro Wrestling Unlimited. I was like, what? No, this can't be real. I go on to Twitter, I find that tweet. I'm like, this is not fake. And I told Cowboy about it. The whole podcast for a bit just stopped because I was like, what? Because it's so unthinkable, right? He was so young. He was one of those guys that like we all respected. You might not have liked everything he did, but you respected the man. You respected the work. You respect the passion, the work this man put into it. How every moment he felt like he was putting his best into it, even when it wasn't the best stuff, like the Eater of Worlds or how the Fiend angle ended. He still tried. He still tried to make it his thing. He still tried to make this thing work for us, give us something, us fans, to be captivated by. It hurts. This is one of those guys. This is one of those guys that 20 years ago, if I had kids, I'd be telling them, you should have saw Bray Wyatt. You should have saw this guy when he was the Fiend, and he was like the most captivating thing in professional wrestling. He was more captivating than Roman Reigns. He was more captivating than John Cena. He was more captivating than anyone else. And now that won't happen. And it sucks. But, all I can say is don't be sad that he's dead. Be happy that he had from what I could tell, a pretty good life. I know not long ago he actually just had a daughter. So that really sucks. But we'll not forget Bray Wyatt. Us fans, we won't forget Bray Wyatt. This was one of those guys that just everyone knew about. If you did, like I said, if you didn't respect some of the things he was doing at the time, you had to respect the hustle. You had to respect the man was trying everything his power to make us fans applaud for him. I remember when he came back, dude. It was like the rest of the pay-per-view could not have mattered. It could not have mattered. Bray Wyatt was back, and we were all up in our freaking chairs going, hell yeah! And the whole build-up for it was perfect. Rest in peace, Bray Wyatt. You were truly one of those guys that you will be remembered for the rest of time. I hope you're up in heaven with Brody Lee and Terry Funk having the Dream Trio match with Andre the Giant or someone else. Until next time, guys. This is That PlayStation Gamer sign out. R.I.P. Bray Wyatt. I'm going to miss you. You were the guy for me. You were the reason I loved professional wrestling. And now it feels like pro wrestling lost. Truly one of those guys that I have never heard anyone talk bad about. Kind of like Brody Lee. No one talked bad about him.